आज हमारे साथ हैं पंकज सोनी, जिन्होंने इस साल यूपीएससी सिविल सर्विस एग्जामिनेशन में 130 130 रैंक अचीव किया है। कंग्रेचुलेशंस पंकज।
Thank you, ma'am.
Let me tell you about Pankaj that his journey is a journey of persuasion. His journey is a journey of resilience because this is his fifth attempt. And in the third attempt, he has gone up till the interview stage. In the fourth attempt, he has got All India rank 757. And in his final fifth attempt, he has got All India rank 130. So this is a journey which is very inspiring बिकॉज इतनी लंबी जर्नी जर्नी रही है और हर बार इम्प्रूव किया है बिकॉज सी व्हाट जनरली हैपेंस इज दैट पीपल गेट डीमोटिवेटेड। एक बार नहीं हुआ, दो बार नहीं हुआ, बट कॉन्स्टेंटली यू हैव बीन राइटिंग द एग्जाम एंड कॉन्स्टेंटली यू हैव बीन इम्प्रूविंग योर परफॉर्मेंस ऑल्सो। सो दैट इज समथिंग इज वेरी ट्रिमेंडस एंड हिज ही इज फ्रॉम राजस्थान. His optional is commerce,
Yes.
and he has a background also. He is a CA, and he by like a qualification he is a chartered accountant. He has done BCom honors from Delhi University,
No,
Pankaj.
ma'am. From Jodhpur University.
Okay, from Jodhpur University. And his hobbies has been cricket, volleyball, and you have been watching web series as well.
Yes,
So, Pankaj, आपसे शुरू करते हैं कि how has been this journey? Because it is a roller coaster ride, ups and downs. Yes, tell us something about your journey from aspirant to a civil servant now.
Ma'am, I am not typically the aspirant because from initially after completing my CA, I joined Indian Oil Corporation, which is a very decent company and having very good package. So I joined there. So throughout my journey in UPSC, I'm always employed. So I'm not so much feeling that I do not have something. So there's always a plan B ready for me, so that if I'm not succeed, then I will have my own career path, which is already laid down by me. So it is a professional career which I have. So I do not have such feelings that if I not made this through this exam, then there are some issues with me in my career. So those my service supported me well. Whenever I failed, I do not have some regret that I wasted my time. So I've always just we have learned something and let's try for another attempt.
So it's
So
also wonderful to know, Pankaj, कि आप throughout journey you have been working also.
yes, ma'am,
ये
yes, ma'am.
आपसे एक सीखने वाली बात है क्योंकि लोग बोलते हैं कि काम के साथ, और वो भी सीए का काम आप कर रहे हो, है ना,
Yes, ma'am.
जिसमें यू नीड लॉट ऑफ एफर्ट, यू नीड लॉट ऑफ फोकस ऑन योर वर्क ऑल्सो। तो ये साथ साथ दो पैरेलल चीजें, और आप जब से आप यूपीएससी का एग्जाम दे रहे हो तब से आप सीए का भी अपनी
Yes,
जॉब
ma'am.
कर रहे हो।
Yes, ma'am. Before I started UPSC in 2021 and I'm employed through 2019. At the age of 20 years, I joined Indian Oil Corporation.
ओके.
So it's just like I have an aim that I have either I have to work there or I will just go for some good services which will help in my personal development. So that's why I going for this civil services.
Okay, so Pankaj, along with this job,
Mhm.
how did you focus? And every time you have improved.
Yes,
Yeah,
ma'am.
so
Yes,
how did
yes.
you focus? Because for especially for the people who are working and preparing for this exam, like there's a big learning from you. So how did you focus upon both the aspects? And I'm sure you have
Ma'am,
been doing good as a CA also.
yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. In CA also, I have all in a rank 20 in my final
Oh,
examinations. So
great, great.
academic and I have very good command.
Hmm.
And the one thing which attracted me in UPSC is the optional subjects. When I look into the optional subject the first time, I feel that if I give it today, then I'm also having very decent score. So I think the one part is already ready for me.
Hmm.
So because of that, I choose that I should try it because I have a very good exposure in the optional subject. So I can just have to prepare the general study subject and go for the exam. But yes, the general studies is a major part to play in our success. So with the time I build on those aspects and my optional help it. So overall it will helping me in this direction. Second, ma'am, as I worked in a public sector undertaking, there is some work-life balance. So it also provided me some sufficient space in my time so that I can prepare for exam. I also have some good bosses in my career that allowed me some leaves in my mains exam or preparation because it needed, because otherwise it is not possible.
Mhm.
So because of all those personal that behind me who's supported me in this endeavor is the main reason to this success, ma'am.
So your job is 9 to 5 kinds, Pankaj?
Yes, ma'am. 9 to 5 and Saturday Sunday off usually.
ओके सो व्हाट वाज योर स्केड्यूल? आपका टाइम टेबल कैसा रहता था यूपीएससी के लिए? आपने कैसे, बिकॉज आपने बोला क्योंकि आपका ऑप्शनल तो एक किस्म से आपका अपना फोटे था,
Yes,
बट
ma'am.
जो जीएस की प्रिपरेशन है वो आपने कैसे की, एसए की प्रिपरेशन आपने कैसे की,
Yes, ma'am.
है ना? वो आपने जॉब के साथ साथ क्या शेड्यूल रहा आपका जीएस पे कैसे, और फिर आप एसए के बारे में हमें बताएं।
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, with respect to GS, I first started with the prelims aspect, which is not a good approach because I am not so much guided by person that I have to first prepare for mains and then go for simultaneous for the prelims. I go first for the prelims, and because of that, I have a very good score in prelims. In
ओके,
all the attempts, I have 120 plus in my prelims.
अच्छा, तब तो
GS.
आपसे हम प्रीलिम्स के बारे में टिप्स
Yes,
जरूर
ma'am.
लेंगे।
I have 126 in this time also,
ओ,
and it is just for 10 to 15 days of preparation because I
अच्छा।
have studied so much. I solved so much MCQs that now it is on my fingertips, all the things. So it's
हम्म,
helped me in prelims. But for mains, the program of Dipin sir is very helpful for me because I have lacked the skills of the answer writing and the content enrichment. So the guidance of Dipin sir's classes in CAVA helped a lot because they provided the material which can be used throughout the papers from GS1 to GS3 and in GS4 also.
हम्म,
So in this way, I can use the limited resource and multiple domain, and with this, I have able to score 430 twice in the GS papers, 430 plus 435, and this time also 435. So because of that, it's very helpful for me because one thing which I feel that the less resources we have, the better we execute it in our exam.
यस। एंड व्हाट
Uh,
अबाउट ऐसे, उसके लिए क्या किया पंकज आपने?
Ma'am, for essay, I improved throughout my attempts. In after every attempts, I give considerable time to essay. If after prelims, my approach is that give 50% to essay, ethics, and optional, and another 50% to the normal GS papers.
हम्म,
So my focus is that essay and ethics should be the my flag bearer for the GS and optional. So I tried a lot. I write many essays. I make the various drafts, short drafts for the some themes like life, like wisdom, knowledge, and all those aspects, and prepared quotes also, which I can use because I feel that I lack some creativity in writing. So what I have to do that I have to mention the quote directly in the essays so that it can be some flowery in this as. So I made some effort in it. And it also helped me score good marks in the mocks, but in final it's up to the examiner to provide marks. So it is
यू हैव रिटन द टेस्ट सीरीज आल्सो फॉर ऐसे?
yes, ma'am, yes, ma'am. I also written in the next IAS also.
तो टेस्ट सीरीज वगैरह लिखने से थोड़ी आपको
Yes, ma'am.
प्रिपरेशन हेल्प मिली है ना?
Yes, ma'am. What I feel that, ma'am, for me, reading is not the sufficient thing. Most important thing is the practice. If I have to give time, 50% time to the answer writing, because if I write the answer in my test, then in exam, if such question comes, then I have very accuracy in my answer writing in time also and also in the content. So I feel that answer writing and the writing skills is the more important to improve rank or having good scores.
ओके पंकज,
Knowledge,
you have talked about current affairs, you have talked about essay, but
yes,
current affair and essay ये दोनों सेकेंड स्टेज की चीजें होती हैं। कुछ सबसे पहले आपका बेसिक्स। सो हाउ डिड यू
yes,
प्रिपेयर योर बेसिक सब्जेक्ट्स? बिकॉज हिस्ट्री, ज्योग्राफी, पॉलिटी, इकोनॉमी, है ना, ये सारे आपके बेसिक सब्जेक्ट्स हैं, उसके ऊपर आप करंट यूज करते हो, उसको बिल्डअप
yes, yes.
करके आप ऐसे लिखते हो, बट आपने बेसिक्स को कैसे प्रिपेयर किया?
Ma'am, for basics, what I have done for ethics, I have my own notes which I gathered from various sources, and I made that in a diary. I have just full ethics in it, all the quotes, all the examples, all the main points. For the other GS paper, the usual standard books I have read, but after some times, after few attempts when I'm not able to score well, what I said, I made my own notes with respect to particular subjects. Economics is a one subject which is also in my forte, because I'm also from the CA background, so economics is a very good subject for me. So I also have some fundamental advantage in economics, and there's some political aspect. So I read the normal general books, and with attempts I improved with my content. So I build on the year of efforts, man. There's no, I have not taken any foundation course, so I have to make some extra efforts in it, man.
But it has helped. Your own
Yes, ma'am.
efforts, they have helped, yeah?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So Pankaj, apart from this, you're optional. Of course, it is your forte. You have the basic qualification, BCom honors you have,
Yes.
then you are a CA. But still, having a qualification as a CA and preparing this paper for civil service exam, they are two different
Yes,
games.
ma'am. Sure.
So how did you prepare more specific for civil service exam? Do you have any kind of a coaching from where you have taken some help, or did you write some test series which are very focused for civil service exam only? Because knowing a subject is one thing and competing in a exam is a different thing.
Yes, ma'am. CA is a professional course, and the content of that exam is very different from the our optional paper, because optional paper is more of general in nature, more theoretical in nature, and is more static in nature. So,
Hmm.
what I have done, I have my own material to study in the all the commerce domain, and I have joined the test series, rankers classes there in the commerce and accountancy field. So I joined the test series for the uh, feeling of the UPSC examination. But my biggest weapon in this direction is the PYQs, because I feel that if I am comfortable in the all the PYQs of last 15, 16 years, then all the questions I am able to solve in my exam.
Hmm.
So I have command on my PYQs. If I given a particular PYQ, I just see and give answer directly. I have such a command on the all the PP, all the previous year's questions. So I feel the PYQs helped me a lot in the commerce accountancy, and I solve multiple times in each attempt. In before every mains, I solve all the PYQ once, so that if these questions repeat, then I have some time advantage and also a accuracy advantage.
Okay,
So
so Pankaj,
I
is there a repetition of questions in your PYQs and in
yes,
your
ma'am. Few times it repeats, but with changing some figures or the some changing some key fundamentals. But if we go through a particular question, then it is very easy for us to initiate a question and solve and to come to a conclusion. So in optional, in the, I think in the all the optional subject there are repetition in the questions, because in theory,
Hmm.
because they in optional also we have more than 20 years of questions which repeats alternate years or 3 to 4
cyclic kind
years.
of a thing is there. Themes are
Yes.
there. Okay. Okay, so Pankaj, interview ka kaisa raha? How was your experience with the board? You have appeared in the interview thrice. So how
Yes.
has
Yes.
been your experience with the UPSC board members?
Ma'am, interviews always be a very motivating for me. The stage is, itself is very motivating for me, and especially in the UPSC Bhavan, because it is all a different feeling
Hmm.
to sit in the panel where such a distinguished persons are there. Always the in my interview, always my interview is in the discussion mode, and I already worked in a oil PSU, in a finance background, CA. So my question is always in the domain of my professional career, and how then that time the oil crisis is there, Venezuela, the dollar currency fall. So all these domain is my uh, domain, my core areas of interest. So they have, but it is also interesting. So interviewer normally asks all these questions, And this time I also fortunate that all these questions comes in within my domain, and I scored 193. It's a very good score for me, and it's
Yeah,
also
it's a
helped.
very good score. Of course, because see, now like you have experience of two times going to the board and then third time, and lot of oil thing was happening around
Yes,
current affairs, Venezuela, oil crisis, Russia, India oil, and all those things
yes,
were happening. So I think you were lucky enough to get the
yes,
from your own interest area also. Yeah.
yes, yes.
Did they ask you questions on hobbies as well?
Yes, ma'am. As I have some unique hobby to interest in period drama based
Yeah,
movies and
that,
web
yeah,
series.
yes, yes.
So, board member, the chairman himself asked, tell me Bollywood movie and what is history and what is movie. So, I given the example of Padmavat, which is based on Malik Mohammed Jaisy's novel, but is not the history. His history is a very different thing.
Yes.
So, we just discussed this. So, the chairman is impressed by it that, okay, we are not going in the emotion of a movie, and we are focusing on the much more larger context of what is the period drama.
ओके सो पंकज यू सेड कि आपको सारे PYQs जो हैं आपके टिप्स में हैं एंड प्रीलिम्स के लिए आपने बहुत तैयारी की है सो
Yes,
आई
ma'am.
थिंक यू आर वन ऑफ द गुड कैंडिडेट्स टू टेल अस अबाउट हाउ टू प्रिपेयर फॉर प्रीलिम्स बिकॉज अभी बच्चे प्रीलिम्स लिखने वाले हैं है ना अनफॉर्चुनेटली यू आर आउट ऑफ दिस सर्कल
Yes, yes.
सो प्लीज गिव सम टिप्स
Ma'am, for prelims, I think the practice is the most important thing. I used to give at least 15 to 20 mocks. Like there are many open mocks, next IAS. All the coaching institute has their open mocks. So I usually go to all the mocks if I have opportunity. I go to all the mocks because I feel that 2 hours of studying is not worth more than 2 hours of practicing. Because if I go to the 100 questions, then it will build my knowledge to a new level. The
हम्म
2 hours of study may not help because we are just reading the repetitive things.
हम्म
So I feel that practice is the most important thing. Second, ma'am, I feel that there are some core areas of subject which is very much important for the prelims, like polity, economics, international relation, geography, environment, which is core of the prelims paper. Around 80% of questions come from all these domains. I usually avoid few subjects because I'm not so much expertise on the subject like history,
हम्म
especially ancient medieval. It's also time consuming, and also if I read, I am not able to attempt in my exam also because very theoretical and also confusing also sometimes. So I feel that I give less time to these subjects. Only the major areas of those subject can be covered. Rest I should focus on these domain of polity, environment, and the current affairs because around 20 questions come directly from the current newses. So
सो
all these are few
So
areas, man.
आपकी strategy से we can learn that you should know your areas of strength.
Yes,
Uh,
ma'am.
you should know your areas of weaknesses.
Yes,
Uh,
ma'am.
you should focus on the areas of strength. And जो weak areas हैं उनको भी you should not completely ignore.
Yes.
But yes, don't put a lot of energy when you know that the productivity is not going to be as much as if you're giving it to your main areas.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so that's a big learning. And CSAT, because you have that subject background, so mathematics and all, I think it has been quite easy for you.
Quite easy. Normally, I just give the mock test or the all the coaching which conducted it. I'm not giving some phase some. Uh, I do not attend any formal coaching in this or joined any program because it is very simple for me. Comprehensive is my forte because I usually attempt 95 to 100% comprehensive in the correct direction. So it is very helpful for me. And also some areas of reasoning is also good. So I am not that much expertise in CSAT. I score usually between 80 to 100, not beyond it.
But still, it's a
Yes,
good
yes.
score. It's a good,
It is
decent.
also a approach that I should not give so much time to it because I know that I just have to score 66 marks, and so I should prepare for around 80 to 100 marks so that I am comfortable in it.
Good. So,
Yes, ma'am.
Pankaj, it has been a wonderful interaction with you. If you
Thank you,
have
ma'am.
any message for the would-be aspirants or message for those who are appearing in the exams, so we would love to hear from you.
Ma'am, I have a very simple approach. In this exam, there are few time we feel that if I get this much marks, then I will be in this category or in this rank. This is also with me. Also, I feel that if I have 100 marks, then I'm in essay. I am in the top 100 or in the top 80s.
Hmm.
But I feel that life provide us enough opportunity in the different domain, different subjects, so we can compensate it. So we always look in the positive side, and we should keep attempting our efforts because the Martin Luther King has said that the universe bend at the arc of justice. So sometime if there is suitable time, then automatically we get what we deserve. Like in this attempt, I feel that although I have put the same efforts of my last attempts, but I am landed in the very comfortable rank. So
The
that
arc of justice has favored you this time.
yes, definitely.
So wish you all the best, Pankaj, and once again, congratulations.
Thank you, ma'am. Thanks a lot.